One of the most fascinating and elusive concepts in the world of mixed martial arts, the idea of aura. When a fighter possesses aura, everything about them seems to change. The energy in the arena shifts, their opponents look more cautious, and fans are drawn in, almost hypnotized by their presence. But what exactly is aura? How do UFC fighters acquire it? And why do some fighters seem to lose it overnight, while others become legends, untouchable by time or defeat? Aura is not something you can measure with statistics or see on a highlight reel. It's an intangible quality, a combination of confidence, mystique, and the ability to capture the imagination of fans and fellow fighters alike. Some fighters have built their aura through years of dominance, while others have lost it in a single night. There are even fighters who, despite their skills and achievements, never seem to develop that magnetic pull. In the UFC, there is an unwritten rule: you are only as good as your last fight. This rule is harsh but true, and it's the reason why aura is so fragile and so powerful at the same time. To understand aura, it's important to recognize that it comes in different forms. In the UFC, fighters can be grouped into 5 main categories based on their aura. The first category is the untouchables. These are the legends whose aura remains intact no matter what happens in their careers. They have transcended wins and losses, becoming icons of the sport. The second category is the climbers. These are fighters who are actively building their myth, gaining momentum with every victory and performance. The third category is the fragile hype. These fighters have aura for now, but it could vanish with a single defeat. The fourth category is the invisible. These are fighters who, despite their technical skills and achievements, never seem to capture the public's imagination. Finally, there is the negative aura category. These are fighters who attract attention because people want to see them lose, often due to their actions or words outside the cage. But how do fighters actually gain aura in the first place? It all starts with great performances. Winning is essential, but it's not enough on its own. To truly develop aura, a fighter needs a unique combination of confidence, sometimes bordering on delusion and instinct, or compelling personality, and a track record of backing up their words with action. This formula is what separates the stars from the rest. It's why some fighters become household names while others remain in the shadows, no matter how skilled they are. Let's take a closer look at the untouchables. These are the fighters who have changed the game, whose names are synonymous with the sport itself. They have a presence that goes beyond their records. Even if they haven't won a meaningful fight in years, their aura remains intact. Fans will always tune in to watch them, and their influence on the sport is undeniable. They are the standard by which all others are measured, and their legacy is secure. Next, we have the climbers. These are the fighters who are on the rise, building their aura with every fight. They may not have reached legendary status yet, but they are on the path. Their confidence is infectious, and their performances are must-see events. They are the future of the sport, and every win brings them closer to becoming untouchable. However, their aura is still being tested. One loss could derail their momentum, but if they continue to win and captivate audiences, they could become legends in their own right. The fragile hype category is perhaps the most volatile. These fighters have captured the public's attention, often through a combination of winning streaks and media buzz. However, their aura is built on a shaky foundation. One bad night, one unexpected loss, and the magic can disappear. The hype fades, and they are forced to rebuild from scratch. This category is a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the UFC, and how difficult it is to maintain aura over time. Then there are the invisible fighters. These are the athletes who, despite their skills and accomplishments, never seem to break through to mainstream popularity. They may be respected by hardcore fans and fellow fighters, but they lack the charisma or narrative that draws in casual viewers. Sometimes it's a matter of personality, sometimes it's timing, and sometimes it's just bad luck. The invisible fighters are a testament to the fact that talent alone is not enough to create aura. Finally, we come to the fighters with negative aura. These are the polarizing figures who attract attention for all the wrong reasons. Fans tune in hoping to see them lose, and their every move is scrutinized. Negative aura can develop for many reasons: controversial statements, unsportsmanlike behavior, or simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time. While negative aura can make a fighter famous, it rarely leads to lasting respect or legacy. To truly understand how aura is built, let's examine the journey of a rising star. Early in their career, a fighter may not have much aura. They are just another name on the card, fighting for recognition. But with each impressive win, their confidence grows. They start to believe in themselves, and that belief becomes contagious. Fans begin to take notice, and the media starts to pay attention. If the fighter has a unique personality or a compelling story, their aura grows even faster. They become someone people want to watch, not just for their skills, but for the energy they bring to the sport. However, aura is not just about winning. It's about how you win, how you carry yourself, and how you connect with fans. Some fighters try to force their aura by imitating others or putting on an act, but this rarely works. Authenticity is key. The most beloved fighters are those who are true to themselves, who let their personality shine through, and who back up their words with action. When a fighter calls their shot and delivers, their aura reaches new heights. But aura is also incredibly fragile. One bad performance, one moment of weakness, and the magic can be lost. Fans are quick to turn, and the same qualities that made a fighter popular can become liabilities. This is why maintaining aura is so difficult. It requires not just skill and confidence, but resilience and adaptability. The greatest fighters are those who can reinvent themselves, who can bounce back from setbacks, and who never lose sight of what made them special in the first place. In the end, aura is what makes the UFC so compelling. It's the reason why some fights feel bigger than others, why certain fighters become legends, and why the sport continues to captivate audiences around the world. Aura is the X factor, the secret ingredient that turns athletes into icons. Whether you love them or hate them, the fighters with aura are the ones you can't ignore. They are the heartbeat of the UFC, and their stories are what make the sport unforgettable. So, the next time you watch a UFC event, pay attention to more than just the skills and techniques on display. Look for the fighters with aura, the ones who make you feel something, who draw you in, and who leave a lasting impression. Because in the world of mixed martial arts, aura is everything. It's what separates the legends from the rest, and it's what keeps fans coming back for more.